with us today to recognize our students for having academic excellence in all of their subjects and then also in our related arts classes and for their behavior. They have worked so hard this year and we are just so very proud of them. I want to say that I am so grateful to be here, here in Fairview at Westwood Elementary. This has been my first year here and it has been an honor and pleasure to serve as your principal and also just to get to know each of you and your children this year, and I look forward to many years to come with them. I am so very proud of them. I don't know if you realize it or not, but they are the future class of 2028. So it won't be long. You'll be sitting in some graduation chairs with those caps and gowns on as your children walk across the stage. And so today, as we recognize them, we will call their names individually by homerooms. They will come in and we will just celebrate their hard work this year. Our very first class today will be Miss Stephanie Tisdale's class.
Okay, I'd like to present to you Landon Holt. Brennan Coach. Jack Hedegaard. Tristan Tyree. Armando Cano. Jacob Keith. Chloe Musaidano. Ava Schuster. Brooklyn Selke. Evelyn Hall. Lila Walker. Casey Whitaker Haywood. Kian Parks. Evelyn Ragland. Kawan Patterson. Riley Richardson. Chanel Smith. Charlie Segelke. Jake Skelton. Rowan Field. And Kylie Turner. And now for Miss McCullough's class. I have Taylor Lee. Aaliyah Arnett. Addison Gunn. Eli Johnson. Ashley Barnes. Kieran Arabia. Nathan Tompkins. Piper Gruen. Jake Denton. Angela Nix. Jacob Normal. Tristan Daniel. Chloe Turner. Clay Jackson. Owen Campbell. Carson Moore. Jared Ralston. And Caitlin Riley. And now we have Ms. McKee's class.
We have Peyton Dixon, John Crafton, Avery Shelton, Joseph Gordon, Gabriel Burgess, Brian Hance, Tessa Roswell, Lisbeth Herrera, Lorenzo Reed, McKinley Pennington, Lucy Carruthers, Jonathan Barnes, Katie Rue, Josh Dawson, Tiana Houston, Riley Anderson, Michelle Cano, Jefferson Tackle, Reese Johnson, and Ella Tisdale. And now we have Ms. Bass's class.
All right, I'm very excited to announce these students who have finished third grade. Hunter Nolan. Jack Underwood. Aiden Wyatt. Ryland West. Owen Burks. Leon Gonzalez. Christian Black. James King. Lucas Knoll. Edward Hatley. Henley Atkinson. Kelsey Adkins. Phoebe Stark. Emmeline Womack. Nancy Hamilton. Mackenzie Miller. Cheyenne Hart. India Anderson. Lydia Scott. Mallory Toombs. The next class is Ms. Curtis.
Paulson Bidwell. Isaac Hempflin. Mitchell Addison. Liana Andrus. Isai Manales Flores. Edie Martine. Aaron Falkermont. Ruby Eskew. Will Hall. Dylan Harrison. Carter Hudson. Logan Johnson. Rockwell Pulaski. Charlie Ladwood. Lucy Marshall. Gabriella Ray. Eli Shelton. Jackson Tidwell. Lila Varden. And Kira Mackey.
Students, if you'll please stand. At this time, let's give our third grade students a round of applause. I have with me Owen Burks and Gabriella Redding. If you guys will step forward with me. They are going to lead us in our Pledge of Allegiance, so if you'll please stand with us. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. You may be seated. Boys and girls, you may be seated as well. Thank you. We have so many awards to give out because we are so proud of our boys and girls. They have worked so hard this year. We are going to be giving out our academic awards first, and just so you kind of know the format, what will happen is I will go through, there will be a boy and a girl from each homeroom in the subjects of reading, math, science, and social studies. There will be a boy and a girl that will be recognized. They will stand, and at the end of that, we'll applaud for them, and then we'll go to the next subject. So if you'll just wait for me to get everyone from the whole grade for each subject, and then we'll applaud them and recognize them. I want you to know that there will also be certificates going home for each of the awards that we present today. No, we're going to hand them to them now, but they will go home with them today. So you'll have a nice keepsake of that special award that your child has got today. All of our students will also be taking home a completion of third grade certificate, so that'll also be in their folder just to remember our grade year that we've had this year, just all their hard work. So our first academic award is the Reading Award, and that is for our students who have had excellence in reading. Again, a boy and a girl from each room. For Miss McGee's class, if you'll please stand, boys and girls, we have McKinley Pennington and Peyton Dixon. For Miss McCullough's class, Owen Campbell and Caitlin Riley. For Miss Bass's class, Owen Burks and Emmeline Womack. For Miss Purvis's class, Mitchell Addison and Lucy Marshall. And for Miss Tisdale's class, Jack Hedgeguard and Riley Richardson. Let's give them a round of applause. Please stay standing, boys and girls. Great job, guys. Thank you so much. And just remember, you can stay standing whenever I do each one, okay? All right, you can sit now. Thank you. Very good. They're a little timid when you guys are in here. We practiced, but a little different with an audience. Our next award is our Math Award. We're going to be giving that out to our students with excellence in math, who I completely envy. We all know math is not my best subject. I like it. I'm just not very good at it, but I'm working on it. So I can learn from each of you who is receiving our Math Academic Excellence Award. So again, a boy and a girl from each homeroom. For Miss McGee's class, we have Reese Johnson and Tia Houston. For Miss McCullough's class, Brian Hurst and Addison Gunn. For Miss Bass's class, Aiden Wyatt and Mallory Toombs. For Miss Purvis's class, Isai Vanels and Flores Evie Bartine. And then from Miss Tisdale's class, Jake Skelton and Ava Schuster. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. Great job, guys. I can say this for sure, that our science program here is amazing. Lots of hands-on science things. I'll tell you what, I was amazed walking into the rooms and seeing the terrariums along the back, where they really have some great hands-on learning with their science program here at Westwood and in Williamson County. It's very impressive. So we want to recognize our students who have excellence in this academic area of science. So the following students will please stand. Jonathan Barnes and Tessa Roswell, Jara Ralston and Keon Baniak, Lucas Knoll and Nancy Hamilton, Jackson Tidwell and Aaron Fackermont, Charlie Sobelke and Evelyn Hall. Great job, guys. Thank you so much. Great job. And finally, our last academic area of social studies. We'd like to recognize the following students. For Miss McGee's class, Josh Dawson and Elizabeth Herrera. Thank you. Did I get it that time? Herrera? Yes, I'm going to get it. Elizabeth Herrera. From Miss McCullough's class, Clay Jackson and Chloe Turner. From Miss Bass's class, Raylan West and Lydia Scott. Ryland. It does not say that on here. Okay, we'll have to fix that. And from Miss Purvis's class, Rockwell Kolaski and Charlie Ladwick. And one more from Miss Tisdale's class, Jacob Key and Evelyn Ragland. Great job, boys and girls, and thank you for the help with the names. I appreciate that. Do the best I can, but you guys are much better than me at that. We are so fortunate to have some amazing teachers here at Westwood. We sent out kind of our idea of what we thought Awards Day would be with some, ideas for awards. And our teacher said, we really need a Most Improved Award. Because we have some students who just have really gone the extra mile this year. And so our teachers wanted to also recognize our students who have just really worked so hard this year. And so we want to recognize those students as well. So if the following students will please stand. For Miss McGee's class, Katie Rue and Lorenzo Reed. For Miss McCullough's class, Tristan Daniel and Ashley Barnes. For Miss Bass's class, Hunter Nolan and Cheyenne Hart. From Miss Purvis's class, Isaac Empling and Leona Andrist. And from Miss Tisdale's class, KJ Patterson and Casey Whitaker. Very good, thank you guys. So proud of them. I know that they've worked really hard this year. And boys and girls, I just want you to know that hard work pays off. So I'm very proud of you and your hard work. So thank you, boys and girls, for working so hard this year. Here at Westwood, we are also so very fortunate to have a wonderful related arts program. It's really important to me that our kids have lots of opportunities at school, not only in reading, math, social studies, and science, but really to be well-rounded. We want to give them the opportunities to really kind of explore our music, art, even go into the library and have all kinds of different resources, whether it be media online or whether it be robotics, or I know that Mr. Beard's in here with me, and he does a lot of things with doing things with Google and drawing and animation, and it's just amazing the opportunities that they have there. And then also in our physical education department, our kids get to, I was amazed when I got here that we turned our gym into a skating rink, literally. And I had a little fun skating around your rooms, didn't I? Maybe down the hallway a bit? Yeah, just a bit. They thought I was crazy, but it was quite fun. But they really have gotten to have an opportunity to really just explore anything that they're interested in. And one of our themes this year, actually our theme for this school year, is Westwood Changes the World. And I really believe that our kids believe that they can change the world. And I know that they can, and I know that they will. And I'm just so proud of them, but I'm just so proud of all of the opportunities that our kids have had this year to really explore that, so that they know that they can change the world. So we want to recognize our students in the related arts departments. Each of our teachers are so very talented, and we're just fortunate that they share their talents with our children. And so Mr. Schuster would like to recognize in the Related Arts Award of Art, Lucas Knoll and Ava Schuster. You say standing, Ava. Go ahead. Thank you. So we have a boy and a girl for the whole grade that's recognized. In the library, Ms. Barnhill would like to recognize Jared Ralston and Haley Lee. Thank you, guys. In music, Ms. McClanahan would like to recognize Jared Ralston and Lucy Marshall. And in physical education, Coach Davison and Coach Redding would like to recognize Carter Hudson and Lila Varden. Another award that we are going to give today, or we're going to recognize, I'm sure you've sort of heard about it. I learned pretty quickly that Field Day at Westwood and the version of Field Day I had in my head are two different things. When I say field day, you guys think of face painting and fun and inflatables and, just fun on steroids, basically. When I say field day, I think of the old-time field day from when I was in school, when you have a sack race and you have a 50-yard dash, and it's a big competition. That's what I think about it. Some bragging rights, right? So we sort of added a little extra oomph so that we could marry the two, and we made Field Day champion. So our students were competing as a class to see who could be the Field Day champion. So we started a new tradition this year. We got trophies, and every grade level has their own, and so they can have bragging rights for next year. Not only that, but we actually purchased a plaque, and you'll see it if you look. We haven't gotten it engraved yet, but we will over the summer. And it'll have the homeroom, so the homeroom I'm going to announce in a moment, it'll have their name engraved forever out in the hall displayed under the 2018-2019 school year. So we want to recognize this class for pulling together and really doing their absolute best at Field Day. They are our Field Day champion, and they know this already because they had a big rally about it. But we want to recognize the class, and Miss McGee is in the back there. I want her to stand up too, because she was a big part of it. So Miss McGee's class, go ahead and stand up, and let's recognize them. They're our Field Day champions. Listener, did you enjoy tug of war at Field Day? Yes, they did. It was so much fun. What did y'all get to? Did you like it a lot? Like a whole lot? What about the red trophy? Do you like the trophy? Yeah, me too. All right, you can have a seat. Miss McGee, you gonna get to keep that trophy next year? Oh yeah, she says. Okay. All right. So that's a new tradition we're gonna have here at Westwood each year. Our next award is going to be our Citizenship Award. So we want to recognize these students. Again, a boy and girl from each homeroom. If you'll please stand as I call your name. Jefferson Tackott and Michelle Cano. Jacob Norville and Piper Gruen. Kristen Black and Kinley Atkinson. Logan Johnson and Ruby Eskew. and Armando Cano and Lila Walker. Thank you, boys and girls. I love how they cheer for each other and give each other high fives. I just love it. It's really great. Our next section of our awards program is our extracurricular activities. They're really amazing. We're looking to add some things next year to give our kids even more opportunities to really explore some extracurricular activities. And so one of the ones that we've had this year is Green Team. And I'm going to tell you, when I first got to Westwood, one of the first things I noticed was all of the trash cans outside my door. And I thought, why in the world do you need 3 trash cans? And then I realized that we have a green team, and they expect you to recycle, and they expect you to reuse things. And so it became an interesting thing for me to figure out which one was the actual trash can. And so, anyways, we want to recognize our green team because they are helping Westwood be a better green environment by reducing recycling and reusing. And also, because of their work, we are able to apply for a grant each year that funds a lot of our murals that are painted on the wall. It's a beautification fund, and also all of our landscaping out front. So if you're a part of the green team, would you please stand? Because this is a big work. Let's give them a round of applause. Very good work. Great job, guys. Thank you. Another great opportunity we have here, and it blew me away when I remember going to Fury Middle School and listening to them sing at, I believe it was their pancake breakfast. Our chorus is phenomenal. Miss McClanahan works so hard with them and just does a really great job, and it is just a really unique opportunity our kids have. So if you are in chorus, could you please stand? We have a lot of third graders in chorus. Thank you to the parents, because I know that's a dedication and commitment on your part as well. So we appreciate you allowing them to do that and getting them here to do it. We had a math bee this year. It was so much fun. Miss Moore, I tell you what, she really brought a cool tradition back. I know you guys have done it in the past, but she added a few little things. And when she was a math student, she got to go against her teachers. And so I thought that was pretty special that she did that with our students. So we want to recognize Rockwell Koleski. Go ahead and stand up. Rockwell Koleski. Thank you. Looks so handsome. So he was our Math Bee winner, and we are very, very proud of him. So let's give him another round of applause. Good job. Spelling bee. That, I tell you what, I want everybody who was just in the spelling bee to stand up. If you just were in it. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm not good at math and I'm not a good speller, and I certainly do not have the courage to get on the stage to be in the spelling bee. So I want us to give them a round of applause for having the courage to get up there. I am so very proud of them. That was super impressive. They did a really good job. And if everybody will have a seat except for Lucy. Lucy, I'm gonna go off script. Will you just stay standing for me, Lucy, for just a minute? Am I right that you were the first person up at the spelling bee? Is that right? I want to give you a personal round of applause myself, because I'm telling you, that is the hardest position to be in, and you were a rock star. So let's give Lucy a round of applause. That takes a lot of courage. The youngest one in it, a third grader with fourth and fifth graders, and you got up there. So great job, Lucy. Super proud of you. Very good. I also want to recognize a part of our spelling bee, a winner. We had Lila Walker and Reese Johnson. So we'll stand up, our winners. Again, not my skill. I appreciate that you guys are great spellers. I grew up on spell check. Not a good thing. Go ahead and have a seat. Great job. Thank you so much. All right. Where is Miss Alberson? There she is, just hanging out. I love it. We want to recognize some students for having perfect attendance. This year, we've tried to do a few extra things for that. What have we done for perfect attendance? Well, what did we do? We had a whole week, and what did y'all get to do? Oh, if you forgot, their wall's right over there. What did you do to me? For about, I don't know, maybe like 6 months, that's all I heard when they would see me was, I taped you to the wall. I'm like, no, that's all I've done all year, but I'm glad you taped me to the wall. So they seem to have enjoyed that. Our PTO helped us out with some duct tape, and they had a blast taping me to the wall. So we've done that. We've also had some letters that our students would earn if you had perfect attendance for your whole class, right? And you get a letter, and if you got a letter, who would come read to you? Miss Hunt or Miss Langford. And so it was a great way for Miss Langford and I to really be able to get into classrooms and just be in there and get to know your kids and read to them. One of my favorite things is reading, and so it was really great. We'll have to do something with math next year, to be fair. I know, we're in trouble. But anyways, so that was one of our extra things that we did this year, just to really encourage our kids that, coming to school, just to make it fun, help them to see the value and importance of coming to school. So we want to recognize 2 students for having perfect attendance. The reason Ms. Alberson's up here, she's a big part of our attendance committee. She works super hard to really organize all of our rewarding activities, not only for PBIS, but also for our attendance. So we want to recognize 2 students. So if I could have Casey Whitaker Haywood. You could come down, Casey. Come on down. She had perfect attendance all school year. And I've got one more. Let me get her down here. Yeah, give her a round of applause. Yes, proud of her. Your beautiful dress, love it. And the next young man we want to recognize is Rowan Fields. Where are you, Rowan? Come on down, Rowan. Right here, Rowan. So proud. These 2 students have had perfect attendance all school year. Let me get on their certificates here. Yours is that one. And we've got an extra special little kind of funny for them. We're going to give them a Carol Birdsong shirt. One might wonder why. Well, the only way they're going to get a day out of school is if Carol calls. So we thought we should give them a shirt to remember that way. Let's give them a round of applause for that. Oh, and Miss Alderson reminds me, I keep forgetting my favorite thing to do. How do I forget? We are going to take these students, so boys and girls, this is going to become a standing tradition. If you have perfect attendance all school year long, next year, okay? Next year, these folks get it this year. You guys are going to dinner with Miss Alderson and I in August. Does that sound good? Sound good? Can we take y'all to dinner? Would that be okay? All right, we're going to take them to dinner on us. All right? All right, thank you guys for having perfect attendance. One more time, let's give them a round of applause. And parents, let's get a picture. She's going to hold on to their stuff again. That's perfect. All right, we got a couple more special words. Feel free if you want to take a picture or come down. We don't mind pausing. They'll let us do that still. They're little, so we'll still do that. Accelerated readers. Something that we did this year was we added. Did you like the accelerated reader parades? Yeah, they're pretty fun. I kind of like them too. We would have announcements, and at the end of the announcements, we'd turn on some fun music, and our kids would go out into the hall. If they weren't in the parade, as far as being in it, they were still in it. They would be out in the halls with their pom-poms, and they'd be cheering, and it was such a great way to start the day. And so that was a big part of our AR. But we want to recognize today with a trophy. Miss Langford has it there, a trophy for our top points. And what that means is this is a student who has read those books, and they've taken tests over those books, and those tests ask comprehension questions. So it's really checking for their understanding of what they're reading. And this person had the top points in 3rd grade, and this award goes to none other than Miss Tessa Roswell. Come on down. And Tessa, we have you a beautiful trophy, and Mom, we're going to give you a... Let's get her picture. Look, Mom's coming. All right. This is our final awards. We've also been doing something called PBIS. You've always done PBIS at Westwood, but we PBIS Rewards Days and something called a rally. Did you like those? I did too. I think I liked them as much as you did. Yes, I did kiss a goat. Thank you. It was super fun. And what else? What was that song we would sing at a lot of the rallies? Well, not I Am the Tiger, but Roar. You got it. It was so fun. So anyways, we had a great time at those. But one of the reasons why we do that is to recognize our kids for having good behavior. Really for just showing them that, doing the right thing, it pays off. So we want to recognize, at each of those we had a top tiger. But this is our top tiger of the school year. And so this is all encompassing. This is academics, behavior, just an exemplary student all the way around. And so we have a boy and a girl we want to recognize. Miss Langford here has the trophies in hand that we're going to present to them that say Top Tiger. And so we want to recognize Owen Burks and Gabriella Redmond. Moms, come on down. All right, so proud of them. Oh, I know why you're asking that. They know they have a program for you guys. I forgot. All right, so that is the conclusion of our awards portion. However, now, the best part ever. When I first said we're going to have an awards day, I asked my staff to please have a student performance, sing a couple songs, something like that. Miss Purvis came to me and said, we'd really like to do a play. I said, a play? Like a program? She's like, yes. I said, okay. So they are actually going to do an entire program for you. You are in for a super amazing treat. When I say program, I mean dancing, I mean singing, I mean impressive. It's very good. They worked so hard. And Miss Purvis knew how to ask. She said, Jill, it's centered around the school theme. Westwood changes the world. I've got this perfect program, and it's called Best Self, Best Work, Best World. So I present to you the third grade class with their special student performance of Best Self, Best Work, and Best World.
To our program that celebrates the best in each of us, our best selves, our best work, our best world. Today we dedicate ourselves to bring our finest game to the table every single day. We celebrate our goal of being good citizens, trustworthy, respectful, responsible, caring, and doing our best to make this the finest world it can possibly be. Best self, best work, best world.
To
brother? We are a family. Here we stand together, a family, you and I, a family lasts forever. On this you can rely. Together we'll stand beside you, and you'll be there for me. Standing friend to friend, we'll always be a family. A family, we're all part of family. Can't you see, you and me, we are family. A family, we're all part of family. Can't you see, you and me, we are family. Family is simple, it's love that's always there. It's people helping people and showing that you care. So I will stand beside you and you'll be there for me. Wherever two are gathered, you can see a family. We're all part of family. Can't you see, you and me, we are family. A family, we're all part of family. Can't you see, you and me, we are family. One and one makes two, two and two makes four. Together we can always do much more, much more. A family, we're all part of family. Can't you see, you and me, we are family. A family, we're all part of family. Can't you see, you and me, we are family. We are family. We It's a great feeling to know that so many people are here to help me succeed. I have a lot of friends. A friend is someone you can trust.
A friend is someone who treats you with respect.
A friend is fair.
A friend is caring.
A friend takes responsibility for herself and others.
A friend is a good citizen to the world.
I have a lot of friends. We all do. Friends forever. Friends forever. You and I are doing fine. Friends forever. I never let it in our mind. We'll always stick together. We'll never often hard to know what the best thing to do. How do you know the best choices to make? So many ways to choose in the world, it's hard to know what is the best path to follow. So today we dedicate ourselves hard trying to take the highway. We will give each other the benefit of the doubt. We will treat our friends, family, and even strangers with the courtesy and respect everyone deserves.
We will bring our best selves and do our best work to help everybody travel this high road with us.
We will reach for the rainbow and share the pot of gold at the end.
Reach for the rainbow!
We're just so proud of them. And again, we want to say thank you to our parents. Thank you so much just for all your support this year. We really appreciate it. We couldn't have had a better